Hey, happy Friday to you and greetings, my friends. I want you to know that you are now enjoying what could possibly be the last edition of the Friday Funnies. Yeah, I hope it isn't, but as you know by now, a total eclipse of the sun is going to take place on Monday, August 21st. And according to some scientists and even more religious fanatics, this is going to introduce the end of the world. Bummer, huh? If they're right, however, at least we have their warning that we can use the next few days to prepare for the end, i.e., party like monkeys in a peanut factory. I mean, if the end is coming, why not use this weekend as an excuse to have one heck of a good time? I plan to spend my weekend eating pudding. Lots and lots of pudding, but only you know what kind of celebration is best for you. Now, if, however, the world does not end on Monday as promised, I'll be back here with another episode of the Funnies next Friday. Until then, enjoy possibly the last funny news you'll ever hear.
Help! Help me!
A 52-year-old man from Elgin, Illinois, liked to hire local prostitutes. Wanted to keep the business in the neighborhood. He found them online and arranged to meet them at a hotel on the outskirts of town. Well, while surfing through the hooker sites, he was drawn to the photo of a 27-year-old woman. Now, the picture was only from the neck down, but he thought she had a nice body, so he set up a meeting. He sat in the hotel room and waited for his date, and pretty soon there was a knock on the door, and in walked his date, a 43-year-old woman who has been married to him for 19 years. Uh-oh, huh? This is when the fight began. This was his wife that he called, and she was furious with him at hiring prostitutes, and he was mad at her for freelancing as a whore. It's a shame, a real shame. This couple did not know of each other's pastimes before, because then they could have saved a lot of money. Just when you think Floridians can't get any goofier, we meet the Cookout couple. This unnamed duo were on their way to a picnic, so they packed their propane gas grill in the back of their Kia Sorento and headed out down the road. Now, I don't know if they weren't aware of it or they just wanted to be ready to cook soon as they got to the park, but the propane tank valve was open and the grill was turned on. This would be a very bad place to light a cigarette, which is what the woman did. Bluey! The roof of the car blew off, the windshield blew out, they crashed into a pole, but the people in the car survived. And they said they learned a lesson from this incident, that from now on, they're only going to grill in their own backyard. The fruitcake, a holiday gift that keeps on regifting, could be a food of the future. A 106-year-old fruitcake was recently discovered in Antarctica, and I'm not talking about Jerry Lewis. A rusted tin was found in Cape Adare, and when scientists opened it, they found a fruitcake in, and I quote, almost edible condition. That means that it smelled good and it looked good, but nobody really wanted to bite off a chunk. The fruitcake was brought to Antarctica a century earlier by Robert Scott, an early explorer of the area. It was his favorite food. And scientists in Cape Adare also found a 50-year-old Twinkie and a can of Spam from the 1700s. That's good eating in Antarctica. That's it for another week, my friends. I hope the world doesn't end. If it does, it's been a lot of fun. If it doesn't, it's going to be even more fun. And I'm betting that I'll see you back here next Friday.